believable answers, intelligent answers, and answers that don't make me laugh. But first, I want to know where Mr. Brock is, and find out what the heck's going on here, including the possibility of him having 2 bullet holes in him. Now I'll give you 5 seconds to go get him, or I'll take 2 seconds and go and find him. Don't mess with me now. I'm so close to a promotion I can smell it. And I'm not promoted in this case. Do I start counting, or do I start climbing steps? It's up to you.
Wait, Ernie, Hank, I mean Len. I think it's time to talk Charlie.
Oh, definitely. Absolutely. Hello, Charlie? It's Ernie. There are 2 nice police officers down here who'd like to ask you a couple of questions. Why? Because you put out 1 finger, that's why. You'll be done in just a second.
Look, the truth is, officer, we were trying to protect Mr. Brock. He's a dear friend of all of us. But we all know we're in deep jeopardy if we try to hold that truth any longer. There were 2 gunshots fired. I didn't hear them, but I share equal blame with those who did and did not hear them.
Oh, gee, Glenn, what did you do? Stop helping us so much!
Nevertheless, the story Mr. Brock represents to all of us just contains the details of which none of us have heard about the disappearance of his wife, Myra, the disappearance of the help, and the 2 gunshots, which I didn't hear.
I think I'm getting another back spasm. Oh, who cares?
Oh, hey, Charlie. You feeling better?
Good evening, Mr. Brock. I'm Officer Welch. This is Officer Gluttony. Please sit down. Take this down, Connie. Now, Mr. Brock, tell us what happened here tonight.
Does anyone want Clementine?
Yes. One car would be lovely.
Not now, ma'am. Go ahead, Mr. Brock.
The story, as it happened, as I remember it, as I'm telling it, oh gosh. All right, here we go. Just a second. Right now. At about 6 o'clock tonight, I got home from work. My wife Myra was upstairs getting dressed for the party. I went over to the kitchen and got a bottle of champagne from the refrigerator. Rosita, the Spanish cook, was in the kitchen with Ramona, her Spanish sister, and Ramiro, her Spanish son. They were preparing an Italian dinner, and they were waiting for Myra to tell them when to start. After grabbing a bottle of champagne, I walked up the stairs, and I thought to myself, this is my 10th wedding anniversary, and I can't believe I still love my wife so much. And so, I reached the top of the stairs, and I smell something. I smell the perfume that I had bought my wife for Christmas. I purposely bought it because it drives me crazy. And so I knocked on the door. Knock, knock, knock. She opened and I handed her a glass of champagne. And we toast. To the best woman a man could be married to for 10 wonderful years. And she toasted back. To the best man a woman could be married to for 10 wonderful years. We drink, we kiss, and we toast again. To the loveliest skin on the loveliest body that has never aged in 10 wonderful years. And she toasts back. To the gentlest hands that have ever touched the loveliest body 7 o'clock this evening, when the champagne bottle ran empty, I was squashed, and Myra was completely toasted. And then, in that moment, we were happy. We were the happiest we've ever been. We loved each other more than we'd ever loved before. And I tell you this not out of shame. No, I tell you this out of pride and joy for a love that grows stronger and more lasting as each day passes. It had grown dark out. It was now 8 o'clock. We were holding each other in our arms, and then we hear a knock on the door. Knock, knock, knock. Then the door opens, and a young man looks at us with a knife in his hand. Myra screams. I jump up and I run for the gun cabinet. Myra shields herself. I come back with a gun ready to save my woman's life. I take my aim, and then the young man says, Your pelo and tablo, enchilada, porquesa, and juanito minuto. Now, I don't speak Spanish. I had never seen Ramiro before, Rosita's son. I didn't know the knife was to cut the salad. I thought he was asking if they should start the dinner yet. So I take my aim. Myra screams and pulls my arm. The gun goes off and shoots me in the earlobe. My ear bleeds all over Myra's new dress. Ramiro, frightened, runs downstairs and tells his mom, Mamacita, mira qua peso, qua hambre, qua loco. Bang, bang! The crazy man shot at me. And so, they leave in a huff. Myra hurries downstairs, trying to catch them, because without Rosita, we'd have no dinner. But by the time she got downstairs, they had already left and they're out for Ramiro. I see them leaving out my bedroom window, and I look out, and I think someone's trying to steal my beautiful old Mercedes. So I take my aim, and I shoot again. Now, at this time, Myra was going downstairs. She was looking for the dress she wore last year for our box for Israel. As she's going down the stairs, she's looking for the light switch, but she can't find it. And then she trips down the stairs, and she passes out into the darkness. And then I come downstairs looking for her. Myra, Myra, where are you? And then I see the basement doors open. So I run over and I lock it shut because I'm afraid that that crazy young man's going to come back. And I didn't know that Myra was down. Then I hear something. A car pull up. The first guest had arrived. So I run upstairs real quick to take some aspirin because my ear is killing me. But then the blood from my ear gets in my fingers, and the blood from my fingers gets in my eyes, and I can't see, and I accidentally take 4 Valium instead. And so I hear the guests come in the front door, and I'm like, I try to yell down at them, look for Myra! But all of a sudden, I can't talk from the Valium. So I try to write a note explaining what happened. But all of a sudden, from the Valium, I can't write. It all comes out gibberish. And I was afraid that they were going to come in and think it was a suicide note and call the police. And I knew my good friend Glenn Cooper was coming, and that it would be horrible for his campaign if he got mixed up in a suicide. So I ripped it up and flushed that sucker down the toilet. Now, at this moment, I'm feeling very faint, and I'm rolling through my bed. And then I lie back. And then the guests charge into my room. They're asking me, what happened? What happened? And in that moment, I passed out. I passed out. And that is the whole gosh darn story. Sure as my name is Charlie Brock.
I buy it. Buy the whole thing. Want to know why I buy it? Because I liked it. I didn't believe it, but I liked it. I love my husband too. That's why I gotta get home early. Take care of that ear, Mr. Brock. Thank you guys for your time tonight. Happy anniversary.
officers.
Where on earth did you come up with that story?
I made it up.
Of course you made it up, but when?
As I was telling you, word by word, sentence by sentence. I didn't know where I was going, but I just kept going.
You don't even speak Spanish.
I made that up too.
You little twit. You could have gotten us arrested for perjury.
Ah, but that, my dear, is the ultimate challenge. The ultimate ship's ball. Oh, I have never felt so alive in my life!
Letty, you have one of the weirdest minds I have ever seen.
I'm proposed as host to my husband, Lenny. Just when I was starting to get bored with our marriage, I fell in love with him all over again.
So then,
I have an interesting question. What? What do you suppose really happened tonight?
I don't know, but I sure hope it's shorter than my story.